you've come there, you've interacted with students there, you have also been, in some sense, a symbol of inspiration for the young students. Your own struggle is fairly well known now, that the tenacity with which you ensured that you would continue to pursue your creative and professional ambitions, and you have sort of now you're sort of taking off. Would you like to make a comment on the kind of education that Whistling Woods is providing and what your experience has been with these students?
I'm in another zone right now where I feel that I imagine that I have been a 30 years student of cinema, and I intend to die a student because I'll never know it all. Unfortunately, I have been a squatter. At the Film Institute, I was a squatter. I earned 30 rupees by making myself useful to diploma films so that I could see the evening, night and late night screening. So that is how I have gained my education in cinema. And when I wanted to share it, the first to actually approach after Tare Zameen Par was Whistling Woods, where me and Deepa had a master class. When I did Stanley Ka Dabba a second time, there was a master class. I've had sessions with the editing students. I've had sessions with the production students. I've had sessions with the screenplay students. And from that, I seem to have benefited because two of my associates who work with me are Whistling Woods students. And because I can share my thought and they can share their thought and educate me, and I know for sure that they are middle class children and who have not been able to do it without the scholarship support and the programs which support students in order to learn cinema. Now I have another take on it, which is where my crisis begins, is I have also for the last 4.5 years been sharing knowledge with the poorest of the poor, age 6 to 14 in a Mumbai Mahanagar Palika Shala in Bandra. Those children I have shared cinema with, learning from students of cinema, of course, bringing in students of cinema from Whistling Woods to conduct free sessions, because all this is for free. The intention is to bring out the artist in the child so that he leaves the labor philosophy or ideology of his parent, who is unfortunately serving somebody else without perhaps a shelter on their head, but they are fully knowledgeable about Iranian cinema, about Czechoslovakian cinema, all children's films. They've made their first 3 films. The first film by the Pali Chimbai Municipal School students came to the first International Children's Mumbai Film Festival hosted by Whistling Woods. And it was so fortunately clubbed with Megan Mylan's Smile Pinky, which was an Oscar award-winning documentary. So, as is the tradition, after the 2 films were screened, Megan Mylan walked up with her golden statuette to answer students, and so did 16 little children from Garib Nagar and Lal Mitti slums, who came up and answered the students and viewers of their own film, Aasu Bane Moti. And I don't take credit for that film, it is their film. Now, what I feel is, the oldest of them is a 19-year-old who's just made a small film called Tahan, Thirst. He's talking about the depravity from where he comes from. And I had a promise from this wonderful place that when he becomes a graduate, which would be in 2015, there would be a place waiting for him, a life changer for him at Whistling Woods. Now I wonder where he'll go.